All right, who do we have next?
So next up on the list is Adam Seeker. Adam actually has two channels. He has an English channel and he has an Urdu language channel. He's an ex-Muslim convert to Christianity from Pakistan. So he speaks Urdu as his first language. And I say this in all genuineness that I think that his Urdu channel is probably one of the most important Christian channels on YouTube because there are very few people who can reach people who speak that language.
And it's such a massive audience. Like my second biggest source of views on by country. The top, my biggest source of views is the United States. Second is India. So there is a hunger out in that part of the world for information on these topics, and so someone who's actually doing it in Urdu, big help. All right, should we check out a clip from Adam Seeker?
Absolutely.
And since we are English speakers, we will check out an English clip here. Adam Seeker. So everyone, Adam Seeker has an English channel and an Urdu channel.
Hello, everyone. This is your favorite Murtad live once again. And today we are gonna have some fun. His camel kneeled down and dismounted and lay his head on my lap and slept. Abu Bakr came to me and hit me violently on the chest. Now that makes sense. You know why it makes sense? Because here in Arabic they can't do much because it says shadida. It says shadida. Let me show you. Okay. Abu Bakr. Shadida. Check this out. And Abu Bakr hit me hard. Shadidatan. Now here, they can't do much about it because how can you pinch with hardness? How can you pinch with violent pinch? There cannot be violent pinch. Now, I'm gonna share the link for the Muslimi. Let's see if a Muslim brother or sister can come up and tell us why the father of his wife was beating his wife violently and Muhammad did not do jack. I have given you a simple question. You call me brother, whereas your Quran says don't even take Jews and Christians as your friends. Now, let me add you in and I will allow you to speak. And if you speak nicely, we can have a reasonable discussion. If you keep on barking like a dog, this is what is going to happen, and then you will run away like a dog with the tail behind his legs. Let me add you in. You have heard me clearly. Are you going to be nice or are you going to act like Muhammad?
Be acting the way you're going to be acting. You give me a thing
I
to
am acting.
don't
I
cut
did
me off.
not abuse you.
Your God or the fact is
Okay, get lost. Now you are banned from studio. Bye bye, you demon possessed Muhammadan. Alright guys, let's see. It says children of Adam, Ya Bani Adam. If there come to you a messenger from your relating to you my verses, who comes to you? Who comes to you? A messenger relating my verses to you. Then whosoever fears Allah and reforms, there will be no fear concerning them, nor will they grieve. Now imagine he shows the true face of Muhammad. Muhammad says, go bite the penis of your father. This guy talks about MF and F and F and F and F and F. So many places.
All right, and I've seen several people point out that the first thing I was thinking when I was watching that, which is seeking the narrow way, said he reminds me of Christian Prince. It seems like a very similar approach, and an important approach in terms of just constantly putting their sources up on the screen and then preempting the lies and deception about it, that they would see. If we were to bring that up, they would, Thaddeus and I don't have a good background in Arabic. And so they would, what that really means is this, these 57 different things that the word can mean. And let me go with the one that I'm going to use in this situation, and so on. And so you have Christian Prince and Adam Seeker putting their sources up and breaking down the Arabic and exposing the lies. So what do you think, Thaddeus?
Yeah, just for a little context, the reason that he was talking about it can't be pinch is he first started with a hadith that used the exact same word and it translated as pinch. But then they couldn't do that in that hadith, and he was showing how the translators play with the language. And I also cut out all of the attempts to get that Muslim to actually talk. He kept coming on and cursing and yelling and such. And I didn't think that would be appropriate to put in the stream, but I did want to demonstrate that he invites people on, and he does have good conversations with people from time to time. If people are nice and reasonable, they have good conversations. If people come in and they just want to yell, he gets rid of them. So
yeah, and he has 14.7 thousand subscribers, so if he had a little more, he would have been pushed out of this video. Because you had people have been asking about Rob Christian. There's Rob Christian on this list, and you didn't include him because he has something like 30-some thousand subscribers, right?
Yeah, he was in the top 10 of the recommendations. He was kind of like a borderline case that he's been around a while and a lot of people know him, but he also isn't like super well known, like the way Christian Prince is. And same idea, he does a similar style as Christian Prince as well.
Yeah, and so yeah, matter of fact, after we're done, I'll go ahead and add a link to Rob Christian as well for anyone who wants to check that out. But yeah, just so everyone knows, we're not giving just here were the most recommended people. There were people who were recommended, who had a ton of people recommending them, but they also already had a ton of followers, and so we geared this more towards people who were getting a lot of recommendations and didn't have a lot of followers, and so, because those are the people who just probably haven't been been around very long or haven't gotten enough exposure, and so trying to help them there. All right, so here we have Adam Seeker's channel. He's got Uthman ibn Farouk in his best moments. We know Sheikh Uthman has plenty of them. And doesn't look like he's set up his homepage here, because he doesn't have playlists here. But we could just check out what the uploads are. Uthman ibn Farouk is best known. What is jihad? Part 13. And that's a 2-hour video, and that's part 13. So that is a lot of detail there. A thumbnail is tiny, but it looks like he has Osama Dakdok on there with him.
Yeah, that's correct. The What is Jihad series, he's been going through Osama's book with Osama. They've been going through it together, his book on jihad.
And Pakistan is on a blocking spree. What is jihad? Part 12. Uthman ibn Farouk can't even read the Quran. Ouch. What is jihad? All right, so 14.7 thousand subscribers for Adam Seeker. Everyone be sure to check out Adam Seeker's channel, especially, and we can say, it looks like we can say, if you like Christian Prince, you will almost certainly like Adam Seeker and Rob Christian. So if you've been following Christian Prince for years and you haven't been following Adam Seeker and Rob Christian, looks like they would be very similar format, and you definitely want to check those out. All right, what do we got next?
Well, just real quickly, I would agree with that. Adam is known for his long live streams. If by chance you speak Urdu, that channel has even more action than the English channel. He gets like 10 wide of Muslims coming up at the same time and debating with him, including like actual sheikhs and scholars of Islam. So next up on the list is Deflate. This is another